Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 25th through the 31st. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy, what's going on? Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Strength card. You're stepping into an energy of courage and acknowledging a lot of things by the looks of it. And it takes a lot for someone to step into that place of realizing certain things about themselves, especially, because I feel like that's the key here for you. In the recent past, the King of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords. Yeah, where I see you taking it from the place of knowing the bigger picture of things. You know, I feel like you're kind of looking at your life and you're like, oh, I know what I have to do. You know, I know that I have to heal here. I know that I have to do that here. I know. You're switching from that place into just being with those energies, into going within, basically. And it's not only staying at a conscious level and acknowledgement of the things you have to probably work on or take a deeper look at within you, but just go in there and doing it. So you're switching from knowing to healing, knowing what it is you have to heal to actually healing. That's good. In the current situation, the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Seven of Wands, laying a little low, taking a little step back, you know, almost like if I were to translate this, I would be like, oh, you're going on a vacation. But it's not necessarily that. It's a sense of allowing yourself to relax a little more and to step back a little more from everything that's happening currently in your life. Because I feel like currently, at least, your heart is trying to open up. And there's a little bit of rejection towards that from you. It's kind of like, I don't want to. But you're almost becoming the observer of that rather than the active participant that either wants to open up or doesn't want to open up, you know, or that when you do want to open up, then you kind of go against that too. So it's quite an interesting energy where things are happening, you're starting to experience certain emotions, but you're not necessarily allowing yourself to get carried away by that as they play through. You're kind of like, huh, what's going on here, you know? In the immediate future, the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of self-care is coming into play, and there's definitely a commitment that's close by that sparks your interest, you know. So these are good energies here by the looks of it. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the Strength card. The Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's like, it feels like you're going through almost like a continuous battle of trying to open up or trying to even stay open, trying to keep your heart open. And at the same time, there's also you kind of standing in the way of that. So that tells me that when your heart does open up, it may feel uncomfortable. It may feel like something that you're not used to necessarily. And it's like that automatic switch comes into play. Like, oh, it's uncomfortable. Let me shut it down. So this is kind of the energy you're experiencing currently a lot, you know. But it is because you did step into healing. So that's what's going to happen. Think of it as you were watching the healing show of your life and you were a spectator, and at some point you decided to join in, to not only look at it but to actually participate in it. I feel like that's what happened at some point, and ever since you started opening up more and more, but it's something you're not necessarily comfortable with, because if you've been in this King of Swords for a very long time, in the knowing of it but not the experiencing of it, two very different things. The King of Swords, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, again, a sense of I know what it's about, I know what I have to do, I know what this connection brings to me, because there is a connection that's shown up, and I know it's here to teach me to heal and to do this and that and the other. I know. And I know you know, or I know you knew. You still know. But you kept it to that place of I know, rather than, again, participating in it, in the healing of it, and in the whatever it is you knew that this was bringing up for you. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. The Nine of Pentacles, the Sun, the World card. I almost see it like this cycle that's coming to a close, where again you're going from spectator to participant, you know, of your own healing, of your own life, basically. So there's a major cycle coming to a close here where you're no longer the spectator, you know, you're no longer the viewer of this. You're the active participant in this. Because it was all fine, it was all good, but it kept a sense of detachment between you and you know, all this time. So something happened here for you where it threw you right in. Let's do the Six of Swords in the current situation. Eight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. You got someone here by your side, possibly as a friend, as a mentor, as a whatever it is, this to you, that's helping you out. It's helping you out through this. It's not like taking your hand and being like, okay, Saji, let's move on to calmer waters here. I know the way, follow me. It's not like that, but there's definitely another energy by your side that's very helpful for you during this time, so that you can actually go through this healing a little more smoother, I would say, a little more, you know, it's still nasty. It still doesn't look necessarily great, because healing has those parts to it too that don't look great, that don't feel great. But something here shows up as being helpful, you know, in terms of I see another energy that you're kind of there, elbow to elbow with, that's helping you out through this. Let's do the Page of Cups. And again, could be a friend, could be, who knows. Page of Cups in the current situation. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Cups again. There's love in the picture here somewhere. In the bigger picture of things, there's a little dot that says, hey, love, interest. You are kind of focused on this, not fully, but it draws your attention. You're definitely kind of like, oh, there's the love, let me go for it. You know, let me see what it is. And it doesn't have to be like that of one person necessarily. It could be just the energy of love where you're spotting it and it's like, I want some of that, you know? And that again helps you in opening up your heart, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to identify that little dot in the bigger picture of things. Let's see the Seven of Wands. It could even be the love of the people that surround you. I don't know. But you're hanging on to the emotion of it, which is great and very healing. For the Seven of Wands, you get the King of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups. Yeah, I mean, there's some healing happening. There's some past trauma coming to the surface, which I feel like you're not wanting to deal with. You know, there's some resistance there. But at the same time, you are dealing with it. You know, you are experiencing this healing. As much as you kick your elbows and kind of like, I don't want to. you're still kind of dealing with it. Because again, I see you diving right into healing at some point. So want it or not, you're in it, you know? You're the participant now. Hey, stop. I hear you. Don't think I don't hear you. I have ears. Let's do the Four of Wands in the immediate future. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, the Emperor. Yeah, there's someone showing up here. There's someone of importance for you showing up here. Now, I don't know if they're new in your life or not. I don't get that sense of nothing around that. I just see someone showing up of great importance, and I do see the minute they show up, I see an immediate energy exchange, and it feels good. And it kind of shows me in the physical that all of this energetical exchange might lead to commitment, you know. Let's do the Page of Wands in the immediate future. The Two of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, someone is someone is complicating things a little bit, and I don't see this as being you, to be honest. There's a sense of curiosity, there's a sense of, yeah, let's get going with this, and then the mind steps in, or the mind tries to step in. And the mind is confused, even though it thinks it's clear. But when that happens, it kind of leaves things up in the air where not even the sense of curiosity is present anymore. I don't see this as being you, in all honesty. It could be. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles. The Tower, the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups. But it's like when this energy steps in of confusion, of up in the air, of I don't know what to do about this, it almost kind of turns you off. And it's like, yeah, well, you know what? Bye, kind of a thing. It's kind of like sudden, like, yeah, okay, you don't know, then. And I kind of get this energy of yours, but I kind of don't. Because if things are a little more clear for you in terms of you're going through a lot of healing and things are settling down for you in terms of you know what you want, you know, and even when the mind does show up, you kind of know how to handle it in such a way that it doesn't interfere and that it's not in the way. That doesn't automatically mean that somebody else you're dealing with might know that, you know. They're going through their own healing, their own experiences, which is at their own pace. So just because you're here and they're here doesn't make it necessarily a bad thing. Energetically, I do see this connection there that has a flow. When it's taken into the physical, I kind of see one party saying, I don't know what to do about this, while the other is looking at this, and it kind of gives me a sense of judging. Oh, you don't know? Then get the hell out of here, you know? Okay, but again, reminder, you deal with it in whatever way you want. Reminder, just because you know doesn't automatically mean that they do. Just because you're on this path and you're healing a lot and you're learning a lot doesn't mean that they're not on a healing path, but it might look a little different than yours. Energetically speaking, perfect match. Physically, when you put it together, get the hell out of here kind of match. Not you, but I mean, I wouldn't get you the hell out of here, but let's see what the universe has. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. As you experience this healing and you're going through your own growth, I would say, there might be a little bit of commotion around you in terms of, I don't know, when we're experiencing these things, we do tend to change a lot. And some people that are used to us certain ways and then they see us a little different, people are uncomfortable with changes. They're like, well, what the hell is this? Who the hell do you think you are to change on me? Or, you know, especially if they've known you for a very long time. Some would be appreciative, others would be thrown off by it. So it might create a little bit of a commotion here, this whole experience you're having, because I do see you again stepping into the role of the participant rather than the viewer of your life, you know, of your healing path. So that might throw people off, just so you know. It might create a little bit of maybe gossip, maybe commotion, maybe disagreements, I don't know, just so you're forewarned. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.